What's going on, everybody? Reggie, the Front Row Report. We're here in Indianapolis, Indiana, Mayhem 2013. I got Frankie from Emmure. How's it going, man?
I'm all right today. Not too bad.
Awesome. Yeah, it's not super hot yet, so this is good.
Yes. It's actually pretty nice weather.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a high of 80, so hopefully that actually happens. So
thanks for the forecast.
So how's the tour going so far, man?
Being part of Mayhem has been definitely one of the best tours we've ever done, especially summer festival tour. It's all about the music, and the bands that come out are amazing. Excuse me, and yeah, it's a blessing to be here. All the bands are cool. It's fun.
Awesome. Yeah, you guys are playing one of the side stages. Side stages, to me, have a reputation of getting crazier than the main stage does sometimes.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank God they've got it on grass this year, it looks like. So, at least here.
Mm-hmm.
So, how crazy have the side stages been so far this year for you guys?
Well, I think most of the reason that playing the Jaeger stage and the MI stage is crazier than the main stage, because again, when you're playing the main stage, it's an amphitheater, and the amphitheater is like a lot of seating and lawn, and there's not really a lot of like floor space, compared to like an entire parking lot or an entire field, which is usually playing in front of. So people feel like they have a little more space, a little more freedom in that sense when they're in that kind of environment, and I think that's what makes it so special. Is that people get to spend their day completely fucking ravaging each other in the side stage, and then spend the rest of the time in the amphitheater kind of relaxing, kind of kicking back and enjoying the production value that happens in the amphitheater. If anyone hasn't seen Rob Zombie or Five Finger yet, or Mastodon or Amon Amarth, definitely check all those bands out, because they put on a hell of a show, and it's an awesome experience to go and watch those bands play.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Speaking about side stages, I was checking out some footage on YouTube last night, your guys' set, checking out what I can expect. I saw some guy got knocked out in one of the mosh pits earlier on the tour during your guys' set. It just gets crazy down there.
Yeah, I mean, everyone be careful, enjoy your mosh, but have a nice mellow mosh. I don't know. It happens sometimes. Yeah.
It does, man. You guys are promoting Slave to the Game right now.
Yes.
Came out last year.
It came out last year. Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like each album you guys put out tends to do better than the previous one does. And I know a lot of bands don't really pay attention to how well an album is doing on the charts and stuff, but it seems like fans are really taking to each album even better than previous efforts.
I think that really not so much I worry about like how it's doing numbers wise, like you said, or anything like that. Really, I just like to be excited about my work, and right now the focus for me is putting out a new album, and I'm really already super excited to share it. And usually I'm not really vocal about how eager I am to like get material out, or like what the music is, where the music is at, and stuff like that. But I can really tell all our fans, anyone who's checked us out before, that what we're about to do is going to completely trump any previous release we've ever had. So I'm really excited to get in the studio next year and put this album together, and like get in the booth and really spit about some shit that really matters to me right now, and that's where I'm at right now. That's
awesome.
Yeah.
And I was looking at it. It looks like, with the exception of maybe one or two albums here and there, you guys have put out a record each year, it seems like.
Yeah.
Is that something you guys have done on purpose, or does it just kind of happen that way?
It's like part contractual, so it's like kind of part of our deal we have with Victory. Okay. And also just kind of like, we're a band that just likes to work, like it's fun for us, we don't get stressed out by having to tour full time and then write albums full time. We did what a lot of bands kind of like, I guess when we were starting out, a lot of bands kind of didn't really understand the work ethic. We had a good work ethic, and we still do now. We just love to do it. We love to create and stay active, and do what we do best, which is get together and make tunes. So
awesome. Yeah. Now, you said that the stuff you're working on right now is outstanding, and you're very excited about it.
Yeah, I am personally excited. Yes.
Well, what is it about this material that you guys are writing and working on right now that really sets it apart and takes it to another level?
Right now, I think the best way to describe why I'm so happy about it is because we internally as a band, as people, are in a really good place. We're really connected and just on the same page, and when you have that element together, when you have like 5 dudes who are all on the same page together, it's gonna come out something great because you're all excited and you're all really into the material, and it's a special thing. You know, anyone that is in a band or any kind of business relationship or like anything like that, you know, when you guys are all clicking, that's when your best stuff's gonna come out. So I'm really excited about the product we're making right now, and it's just fucking brutal. Lyrically, it's going to be a complete step up from everything anyone had done before, because I think for a little while I was kind of on the fence about sharing a lot about my life and myself for a little while, for at least 2 albums we put out, and so I'm kind of retrograding in that sense and kind of going back to what people, I guess, were more keen to hearing, which is like, you know, about a lot of personal issues I would face or that I've gone through. So, you know, that's where I'm at with it. It's like this is where Emmure was always meant to be, and we finally reached that place.
Awesome. I was reading that one of your hobbies is graffiti and working with graffiti. Can you tell me a little bit about that and where that comes from?
Yeah, I mean, I grew up in Queens, New York, and there was always graffiti in my neighborhood. I noticed it, but I never gave it much thought. I just kind of would see it, and I didn't know who was doing it. I just kind of was like, okay, that's just something on the wall someone decided to write. It seems like, you know, trying to send a message, or, you know, I always thought it was always like a personal thing, like Bob was here, you know what I'm saying, that kind of thing.
Right.
But I met a kid when I was in high school. I must have been like 14 years old. And he sat next to me in one of my science classes, and I kept seeing him write his tag over and over again in his notebook, and I was just like, fuck, that looks like so much fucking fun. I'm like, he's just like sitting there crafting this, like, you know, this moniker, this brand, and I was like, yo, I'm like fucking sick, and he's like, you should try it. And so I tried it, and I sucked, and when he started doing graffiti, you don't get good for a while. You stuck for a long time, and I just stuck with it, you know. And now I'm 27 now, and I still write, and I still love graffiti more than ever. It's just something that's like I grew up doing, and I used to go out when I was a lot younger and fucking bomb my neighborhood and fucking go and travel places and fucking try to dodge police and carry markers and fucking, you know, reckless fucking graffiti shit you do when you're a young kid. So I'm 27 now, and I don't go out and bomb like I used to. I can't really afford to. I don't really feel like going to jail. I don't feel like going to jail. I'm
right.
kind of busy touring full time, so
you got a pretty serious job now.
Yeah, I mean, I still love graffiti more than anything, and I always compare graffiti to being addicted to like heroin or crack, only worse, because I'm pretty sure I could quit heroin or crack, but you can never ever quit graffiti. Graffiti,
nice.
Once it's in you for life. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, man.
No problem.
Frankie, Emmure Mayhem, get here, check him out, guys.
Thanks a lot. Good talking to you.
Thanks, man.